Welcome to lesson number 13. In this lesson, we shall start learning about another important spiritual tool, the King Solomon seals. The King Solomon seals are powerful spiritual symbols that can help us make deep transformations and remove blockages in the field of livelihood. The 44 seals of Solomon are intended for spiritual development and the expansion of our conscious vessels. They consist of ancient mystical drawings developed by the wisest man, King Solomon, to help us fulfill ourselves in the world in all layers of our existence. The seals are actually a formula developed by King Solomon through which he assimilated powers that combine the names of angels and lights that emanate from infinity. In each one of the seals there are virtues for shifting consciousness, because they create spiritual transformations from the root, refine a person, eliminate blockages, evil spirits, negative beliefs, destructive patterns, and negative self-concepts. Many people believe that the King Solomon seals are intended for witchery, manipulation of reality, and destroying enemies. However, this is not the way the Kabbalah relates to them. When we deal with the seals of Solomon, we touch the field of meditative applied Kabbalah, which helps us achieve personal strength and balance, remove blockages, and divert our life path to a better path. This is achieved by generating changes on the spiritual level, which is reflected in physical life. Anyone who attempts to utilize the powers of the seals for destructive purposes will be harmed. King Solomon's seals have great power because of the graphic structure, the symbols, verses, and holy names that are written on them. The graphic structure of the seal is related to the structure of the 10 Sefirot and has a unique spiritual meaning. Each seal represents a set of forces that emanate from the different Sefirot and direct our physical reality. These are not random graphic forms, but a genius spiritual engineering in which powerful forces are implanted. Each one of the 44 seals can help us change our reality for the better through the special frequency. As in the 72 names of God, each one of the seals has the potential to help in the matter of livelihood, because it can release different blockages. If livelihood has been impaired due to an internal conflict or an unresolved issue that exists in your life, which, as a result, impairs your ability to absorb abundance, there is a seal that helps with this issue. If the reason for the blockage in livelihood is the evil eye, criticism, and negative energies directed at you from others, there are seals that are intended to cure this. Let's talk about several seals that helps directly with the issues of livelihood. Let's take, for example, seal number 1, the first pentacle of Jupiter. It helps to attract wealth, abundance, and success in livelihood, business, and in every area of life. It places the person and his family members on a new and successful life path, improves life on the material and spiritual level. It helps to release restrictions, doubts, mental fixations, and negative subconscious stipulations about abundance and success. In fact, it transforms your attitude towards livelihood and abundance. If you feel that you do not deserve abundance, the seal can help you free yourself from these inhibitions. When activating the seal, we need to direct ourselves to the goal we want to achieve, changing a life path to a state where abundance flows to us easily and effortlessly. Abundance of any kind: financial, health, love, wisdom, and self-fulfillment. The powers we will receive from the seal resonate with the frequencies of grace and mercy, so that we will receive the abundance with love, without decrease or painful prices on our part. Through the seal, the understanding will arise in us that we can accept ourselves despite of our flaws. We receive abundance from the Creator because we exist. The Creator created us to fill us with His light. Here is another seal. Seal number 19, the fifth pentacle of Mercury. This seal opens all the blockages and inhibitions in the channels of abundance and helps to overcome resistance, despair, and defeatism, and opens the door for success. On the spiritual level, the seal helps a person to connect to his sacred and pure aspects, and thus releases the blockages and breaks all the decrees that destroy his livelihood. The seal transmits a frequency of well-being and lack of limitations that comes from the era of the end of general rectification, and provides a blessing for maintaining abundance. The verse that appears on the seal is, "Lift up your heads, you gates, be lifted up, you ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in." And this is taken from Psalms 24:7. Psalm 24 has a virtue of opening all the clogged channels of abundance in man. It is recommended to read the whole psalm to improve livelihood and open the gates to abundance. The fifth pentacle of Mercury is especially suitable for people suffering from a blockage due to selfish behavior, greed, theft, robbery, withholding wages, exploitation, lack of compassion for the poor, or unfair and disrespectful treatment of other people, especially spouses. When man is focused only on himself and acts out of egotistic motives, his abundance is exploited by the shells. He receives the money allocated to him in the upper worlds in reduction, with great sorrow and with difficulty. Seal number 19 helps to release blockages in the channels of abundance while connecting to the sacred and pure aspects of the person. It breaks all the turmoil and decrees that spoil the livelihood and opens the blockages. The activation process is divided into 3 stages. We first enter a state of relaxation and purify ourselves with white light. Then we read the positive affirmations to tune ourselves to the effect we want to receive from the seal. Then we activate the seal. In general, the activation process is similar for all seals, but the positive affirmations vary from seal to seal. In the next lesson, we shall activate seal number 19 through meditation. Before the meditation, print the drawing of the seal on a separate page and place it in front of you on the table. I'm adding the drawing of seal number 19 to the resources of this lesson. So thank you and see you in the next lesson.